Sound check. I already did it. You have to make sure your volume's turned on. But I already did it. I already know it's working. Good afternoon and welcome to the Kraken 18U women's final game of the Junior Olympics, which I will call officially the end of the Kraken 2025-2026 season, but it won't really feel like it because they will be back in the water on Tuesday to start the Wildcat water polo season on the high school side. This afternoon's game is against the Alamo, playing for 11th and 12th place in the platinum bracket. So while the bottom of the platinum bracket still better than the top of the gold bracket. You'll notice as well, for anybody that's listening, I've figured some things out, so you will get a set of pictures during intermissions from the tournament, what I've been able to get converted over. So small slideshow of pictures from the girls and the team from this long weekend. Kraken girls are lined up, ready to go. Alamo is taking the water. The referees today are in red tops and white pants, so if you see them in the shot, that's who that is. In the water for the Kraken, working near to far, we have Caroline, Annabelle, Abigail, Julia in net, Sadie, Mina, and it looks like Eleanor on the far side to take the swim off. Coach Sherry doing some final coordination, maybe pep talking the referees to do their jobs the right way, even though it's the last game for the last place in the tournament. Hands are up for the referees. Hands go down, whistle blows. Swimmers take off. Ball floats to Eleanor's side. She wins that swim off. Gets it dumped to Mina, who sends it to Abigail. Abigail sends it near side to Annabelle. Annabelle trying to make space. Gets the whistle for the ordinary. She sends it out to Caroline near side. Caroline sends it in through that defender. Alamo restarts up to their point. Comes forward and pass. Abigail defensively that entry pass to nice play. Annabelle. Annabelle's got waiting for things to develop. Sends it to the point to Abigail. Abigail back to Annabelle. Annabelle strokes in. Draws the drop. Sadie's going to get herself an exclusion. Kraken are going to go up on the first power play of the game. Sends it out to Caroline for the restart. Across to Abigail. Abigail far side to Eleanor. Eleanor out to the 2 to Annabelle. Annabelle to Caroline. 10 seconds. Shot near side for Caroline. Goes off the near the short side vertical, bounces behind the keeper. Will be scored as Caroline's goal with the primary assist from Annabay, secondary assist from Abigail. Alamo sends it to the far water. Going to try and challenge Eleanor. Eleanor goes for the cutoff. And Eleanor is going to get whistled for an exclusion. Alamo restarts. Kraken set. Missed opportunity. Alamo sends it wide of the net. That will end the power play. Sammy's going to come in for Eleanor. And she picks up the ball on the restart from Julia. She sends it to Caroline near side. Caroline sends it over Sadie's head. Sadie tries to get off set D. Able to. It's a right idea from Caroline. Ball comes up in front of Sammy. Near side. Caroline's going to crash. Help out point. Girls' shot's going to skip. Might have glanced off of the set and bounced its way in past Julia. Back to Abigail. Girls head out. Position shifts a little bit on that. Sammy's going to be near side at the 1. Caroline moved to the 2. Abigail stayed at the 3. Mina at the 4. Annabay went to the far side to the 5. Caroline on the go on the drive. Caroline skips low and past the keeper. Alamo restart back to their point. Sadie pressures. Comes up to the 4. Caroline backs off. Caroline headbutt. Not react. Takes that one like a champ. Solid play from Caroline on that one. Holding her ground and taking the hit. Caroline dumps it to Abigail. Getting close in by 2. Abigail restarts far to Annabay. Annabay is going to get a whistle. Annabay to Abigail. Abigail, far side to Caroline, over her head, but she from Caroline over the net. It's going to let everybody get back. No break opportunity for the Alamo. Alamo keepers side to their 4. Their 4 turn Sammy. Pressure shot saved from Julia. Julia up to Mina. On her left. Mina, Annabay's got a break. Mina gets it to her. Shot from the side. Annabay avoids the block from behind. Puts it in the top right corner. We're going to have a goal from Annabay, primary assist from Mina, secondary assist from Julia on that pass on their exit out of their offensive zone. Alamo restart. Sadie again with the pressure. At half pool, ball ends up at the Alamo 4. Caroline on the pressure. Now to the 5. Sammy out working on the pressure. She's going to draw a swim over. It's going to be an offensive foul, turnover. Julia looking for some help. I don't think she can see Caroline. Lots of room here for... Sorry, that wasn't Caroline. That was Sadie that was open in the middle. Caroline had lots of room. Loses her handle on the ball. Caroline dumps it into Sammy. Sammy handles it. Sends it to Caroline on the far side. Caroline's going to swim across the center. Shot to the far post, off the vertical. Sadie goes for the... Picks up the loose ball, still has possession. And Sadie's going to draw an ordinary. Pops it to herself for the restart. Sends to Abigail. Back into Sophia. And Sophia is finally going to get her goal that counts. That's going to be Sophia's goal from Sadie to Abigail. Abigail, Sophia. Restart for Alamo. Sadie pressure shot from distance off the vertical. Julia is going to have lots of room to work with that. Sends it up short to Abigail at the 3. Substitution I missed. Sophia went in for Annabay. Mallory. Oh, Mina sends it into Sammy, but that pass is intercepted. Mallory is now in at the 4. Mina has come near side to the 2. And Sammy's at the offensive 1. Sammy, good work. Mina picks up the loose ball. Mina draws an exclusion. So we're going to have a Kraken power play. Mina walks it up. Looking for some help. Sends it to Mallory. Sammy's going to walk it in. Mallory's going to pace her. Oh, we're going to get a 2-meter violation whistle. So no dice on that power play. Looked like Alamo got pushed back in from that set defense in there for that 2-meter violation. Alamo brings it up near side. Sammy comes out just on the opposite side. Forces a bad pass. Mallory is not able to hold it. Ball goes into set. Abigail's going to get whistled for an exclusion. We're going to have an Alamo power play. Abigail makes her way out. Sadie collapses down. Alamo sends it far side over the head. Sophia is content to give him space. Let him pass it around. There's 9 seconds on the period clock. Shot. 2 blocks there on that. I believe Mina and Mallory both touched that, forcing that out of bounds for a Kraken ball and the end of the period. So at the end of 1, Kraken up 4-1 over the Alamo. You should not look at the stream. Don't look at the stream. Because you'll cry. Because you'll cry.
Oh, yeah.
You can listen to it. Don't look at it. I took as many of the pictures as I could. So they did an up and you can do like spot on the screen.
Oh,
as many of the pictures as good. And through cycling through during the intermission.
Okay, I'll
so
wait.
you can watch it later.
I'll watch.
Watch
In the
it
privacy of
yeah.
when I won't embarrass Julia. That's my entire goal today. Don't embarrass Julia.
There's the buzzer and the whistle for the start of the second. Since there was a shot that changed positions, Alamo will not start the period on a power play. In the water for the Kraken, working near to far, we have Sammy, Caroline, Annabade, Julia, and Ned, Bella, and it looks like Mallory will be taking the swim off. Everybody's set. Near side refs hand, far side up, hand down. Everybody takes off. Mallory leads. Reach. Oh, tie is going to go to Alamo on that one. Alamo sends it up to their 2. Collapses down defensively. Sammy cuts off the driver. Pressure from Caroline. Sammy still pressuring that driver. Forces a shot for Julia. Julia looking for the outlet, sends it up short to Anave. Anave sends it all the way up to Sammy. Her side. Caroline drives. Sammy drops it in front of Caroline. Caroline's going to get whistled for an offensive foul. And the ball go back the other way. Alamo sends it back to the keeper immediately. Shot clock starts. Looking for an outlet. So gets it up to their three. Anave is going to get whistled. Exclusion in set D. Be a Alamo power play. Alamo sends it far side. Now to the three. The two in. Julia gets a fingertip on it. But that's going to touch the end. 2-meter restart. Clock shot. Should be 10 seconds left. Penalty shot. Far corner makes its way through. Nice shot from the Alamo's number 6 into that low far corner. Action happening here. Mina went in for Anave. And we have Jesse is in near side at the 1. Working in 5. Not sure what that was. It was not a restart. They did not pop the ball on the restart. Ball out to the Alamo 1 and 2. Gets wild out there. There's 3 Alamo, 3. Nice stop from Mallory there. Completely shutting down that shot, making it after what looked like could have been disastrous on the inside. Julia gets out. Caroline works her way. Drops it back to Abigail. Abigail gets it up to Bella. Bella draws the ordinary. Caroline. Shot from distance. Going to sail over the top crossbar. Restart. Alamo up to their point. Bella with pressure at the half pool. Pressure at the 4. Chase the near side to the right wing. Jesse's got good defense on here. Jesse's going to draw the offensive foul on the near side here. Caught herself an elbow. Overhead. Caroline brings help. Mallory's on a break. Caroline Caesar behind Mallory. That's going to trigger an offensive foul for the Kraken. Alamo's going to start immediately. Mina's going to get whistled for an exclusion as she attempted to use her foot to take that ball away. Looked like a kicking motion. Acceptable. Backing her up off the vertical. Caroline's going to draw an offensive foul on that recovery. Julia's got the ball. Restarts to Anave, who's in the water. At the 1. Anave's got lots of room. Gives it to Jesse. Jesse gets her hand back on it. Sends it to Anave. Anave's going to keep going. Looking for help. And then we're going to have a Kraken power play. Alamo player didn't see the hand signal and played the ball after the whistle when it was a Kraken ball. So 23 seconds on the shot clock for the Kraken on the power play. They send it near side to Jesse at the 1. Jesse walks it in, sends it far side to Abigail. Abigail to Caroline. 12 seconds. Caroline, that's going to be blocked and then bounce its way in on Caroline's shot. Good crosswater movement from Jesse and Abigail to finally get that on Caroline's hand. Alamo did get a hand on it for a block, but it skipped over the keeper's outreached hand and back into the net. Alamo plays it to the 2. Anave defensively strips the ball and then draws the offensive foul trying to recover the loose ball. Julia's got the ball. She sends it up far and wide to Anave. Anave is going to power through that defensive player. Looks for help. Sends it to Mallory. Mallory, nice snag on that pass. Abigail's going to send it in to Caroline. Caroline's going to shoot, and it's going to go over the crossbar. Right idea, though. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Get that in there to stop the breakaway. Ball's going to go up. Nice defensive play for Mallory on that one to get back. Knocks the ball loose. Anave did not see the ball come in front of her. Alamo picked it up. Sends it near side to their 4. Jessie with pressure at the 4. Jessie's going to get pressed under. No whistle. She pulls off of that. It goes back in. Caroline's going to get a hand on that. And there's going to be an ordinary whistle. Alamo's going to have to restart it, send it all the way out. Players are going to have to come out to the 2. Ball pops. They work it in there. Nice reach from Abigail. Shot is going to cause pressure from Abigail there. Is going to cause a weak shot going into Julia for that save. Julia plays it up to Caroline. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Caroline sends it up. Kind of double clutch there. Mallory was on her way back. I didn't see exactly what happened there. Mallory gets back, gets an arm on that pass, and now ends up with the ball herself in a 2-on-1 and fights through that. Brilliant play from Mallory right there. Got back hard, broke up the pass, and then got the ball herself. Changing on the fly. Jessie's on her way out. 16 seconds on the shot clock, 19 seconds on the game clock. Caroline's going to dump it into Anave. Anave's going to have a chance there. And the ball comes. Apparently, you're not allowed to touch the ball if the keeper's touching it. 3 seconds on the game clock. They're not going to get that shot off. Apparently, I touched the button. Score for the game is, in fact, 5-2 Kraken at the end of the half. It'll be a 2-minute intermission. Teams will switch sides. Kraken will be attacking left to right. And we'll see you back in 1:45. I feel like it's hotter today. As hot today with as few of us as there are, it has been all week. It's ridiculous. No, it's not. The whistle buzzer for the end of mission. We're going to have some lineup changes across the board here. we've got, okay, now we'll be able to spread out a lineup. Near to far, we've got Sammy, Mina. Jesse is now in the net, wearing number 13. Sadie, Anave, and taking the swim off. Nice play from Eleanor and Anave there to actually win the swim off, even though San Antonio got there first. Anave sends it to Mina. Mina dumps it in to Sophia. Sophia's going to get a whistle for an ordinary. Dumps it to Sammy, near side. Sammy gets it to Mina. Mina's going to shoot from distance. Keeper gets a hand on it. Keeper sends it up far side. Anave in pursuit. Anave's going to get whistled for an exclusion, so we'll have a San Antonio power play. That's 2 for A. She's going to have to be careful. There's a long time left in the game. Alamo shoots off target, ending the power play. Ball comes out. Julia's going to come in for Anave there. Jesse sends it up to Julia. Julia is in the 10 cap. So any highlights that pop up there are going to come up as 1 and 10. Julia sends it to Sammy. Sammy to Sophia. We're going to have whistles going, so we've got power play. There is an exclusion. Power play for the Kraken as they try and figure this out. Julia is going to walk it in on the power play. Sends it near side to Sammy. Sophia is trying to get position inside. Sends it into the 2 to Sadie. Sadie walks it in to Eleanor on the far side. Eleanor is going to swim it in deep, force that defensive change. Sends it to Sandy. 5 on the shot clock. Sadie shoots over the top crossbar. No reward for the work on the power play there. Kraken still up 3, 5-2. There's some defensive confusion for the Kraken. They're going to come in. Jesse's not able to handle that one as it comes in hard and to the far corner on her. There was defensive confusion there as we unsure who was taking what lane. Coming back. Switch things around. Sadie restarts back to Julia. Julia is going to stroke around. Mina's going to draw an exclusion on Alamo's number 6, so we're going to have a Kraken power play. Clock has started. Julia's going to walk it in. Sophia sends it near side to Sammy. Sammy's going to walk it in, loses the handle on the ball. 10 seconds to Julia. Julia shot, top left corner. So we're going to have a goal for Julia with the primary assist from Samantha, secondary from Sadie as they went from the 2 to the 5 and back to Julia at the point. Alamo restarts. Sadie with the pressure. Now Sophia with the pressure gets whistled for the ordinary. Eleanor whistled for the ordinary. They're going to dump it in, try and sneak around Sophia. Shot, far side, nobody touched. That's going to be a Kraken ball. Looking for an outlet, dumps it short to Julia. Julia to Sophia. Sophia to Eleanor. Eleanor's tied up with that wing D. Can't get her hand on it. Eleanor looking for a driver. Dumps it to Mina. And Mina gets her pocket picked. She's going to have to sprint. Mina's fast in the water, though. She's quicker. And they're going to be a fast restart. Shot to the far corner. That was a smart heads-up play from the Alamo there to cut in front of Mina, who was head down, just going, trying to get in front of the ball to draw that exclusion. Strong effort from Sammy to get back on that, but wasn't enough to beat that power play. Caroline dumps it into Sadie. Sadie sends it back out to Eleanor. Eleanor looking for a driver. She's got one, and Sophia's going to drive it out. She's still loses her handle on the ball. She had control of it there for a second, not able to get it to Sammy. Abigail is crashing, and she's going to draw an offensive foul as she drew the swim over with that cutoff. Caroline sends it up to Sadie, but it's going to be too far. Eleanor just got smacked in the head. It's going to be a 2-on-1. And Jessie gets a hand on that, knocking it clear. Beautiful save from Jessie. We are going to have a 2-meter restart for the Alamo. But Caroline takes the ball. Jessie makes the right move for that save to beat that 2-on-1. Alamo pops the ball for the restart. Try to work inside. Abigail's going to be working on that. Abigail's whistled. Alamo sends it back out to the point. They're going to try and set it inside. Sophia gets whistled for the exclusion after taking a head to the face. Alamo sends it to the far side. Comes near side. Sammy's going to press out. Sadie's got power up. Going to send it over the net. No danger there for Jessie. Anabe's coming back in. Jessie looking for an outlet. She gets it to Caroline. Caroline sees Anabe wide open, little off of the hand. Alamo's able to get back. Anabe still got the ball. Sammy's working to drive. Anabe tries to make space, dumps it in to Sammy. Sammy gets a whistle for an ordinary. They drop off Sammy. 5 seconds. Anabe shoots straight to the keeper. Easy save for Alamo. Alamo sends it up far side. We're going to work Abigail. Abigail keeps pace, cuts her off, tries to dump it over, and it does drop in for the Alamo. Floats over the top of Jessie's outstretched hand. Alamo pulls within 1 minute remaining in the third. Alamo calls a timeout. That whistle signals the end of the timeout. Gonna have some subs after the timeout. Jessie's still in the net. But Mina is in. Mallory is in. Since it was the Alamo's timeout after the goal, it will be a regular half-pool restart. Jessie's going to start it off, pops it, sends it to Caroline. Alamo's going to press. They think they see something here with the pressure. They're going to whistle. Power. Shot saved from Jesse on that one. On the power play. Power play expires. Caroline comes back in. Jesse sends it near side to Anave. Anave looking for some help. Caroline comes up on the backside. Anave trying to get around her defender. Caroline to Abigail. Alamo crashes. Mallory's got lots of room. Abigail can't see her. Shot from Abigail from distance. Keeper handles it. Alamo's looking for pressure shot. And they're going to tie it up with 1 second remaining on there. Defense was not mindful of the clock. Did not put pressure on that as they were coming back. There is Carolina is going to miss wide on that restart final shot. As we've seen happen over the last 2 days all too often, play strong through the first, second, and halfway through the third, and then start to lose our edge at the end of the third. The last 3 games have gone from leads in the second to ties in the third. Hopefully the girls can put a lid on that, secure this game, get the final win for the tournament. There's the buzzer and the whistle for the end of the intermission. In the water for the Kraken. Jeff is playing for the win. So Julia is back in the net. Also let her finish out her final game as a Kraken. With our opportunity to win it. In the water. We have near to far Sammy, Mina, Caroline, Julia, Annette, Sadie, Anave. Mallory is going to take the swim off, and she's going to win that. Gets it dropped to Anave. Mallory wins that easily. Anave makes her break inside. Sends it to Sadie at the 2. Sadie drives through. Sadie tries to get it to Caroline. Anave steals that back. Draws the whistle for the offensive. Sends it. We're going to have an ordinary foul whistled on the Alamo, luckily, because that would have been a ball under easy break. Sends it near. Mallory remains possession. Mallory sends it up to Caroline. Caroline's inside. Caroline's going to draws a whistle for the ordinary. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Mallory to Mina. Mina with that left near side top corner. That came out from Caroline on the restart. To Mallory. Mallory to Mina. Mina with the left to the top right corner. Change for the Kraken as Eleanor comes in for Caroline. Sadie gets a hand on that. And you're going to fight her way through. Draws a whistle. Sends it to Eleanor. Eleanor's not going to get a whistle. Anave luckily is going to do some work defensively. She has to have possession to get hit with the ball under. Restart goes back to Anave. Anave sends it near side to Caroline. It's a Mallory came out. Caroline went in. Caroline sends it back to Anave. Anave over. That's your call, far side. Alamo sends it to the 2. Pressure from Mina. It's a slap to the face. Caroline picks it up, sends it far side to Eleanor. Eleanor's got lots of room. Got inside position. Eleanor draws the ordinary. Sends it to Sadie. To Mina at the point. Mina walks it in. Mina's going to shoot top left corner goal. Easy on that one. No chance. Mina with the goal. Or with the secondary assist. And I missed who it was. Sadie was the primary. On the start, Sadie with the medium. Kraken are changing on the fly, so they're down a man on the far side. Sophia's coming in. Strong from Mina. And Sophia on that restart to force a shot high over the crossbar. Carol got the ball at the 3. She's going down into the corner for Sammy. Sammy's going to win that race. Sammy sends it to Mina. Mina keeps moving. Sammy and plays in. Mina's trying, but is being grabbed at the ankles. Pressure from Eleanor. Still pressing from Eleanor. Alamo's looking for help. That was 5 seconds without a pop in the ball. That should have been a turnover. Sophia pressing. Ordinary ball comes in. Eleanor some more. And Eleanor's going to get her hand on that one. Knock it away. They're getting forced under. Sophia is going to get whistled, and that's going to be a turnover. Solid work all around defensively from the girls. Jeff is going to take the top. 2:54 remaining in the game. Kraken up by 1. At least she doesn't have prom tomorrow. At least she doesn't have prom. She's already got her. On the because Jeff called timeout while we had possession. Kraken get a half full reset. Restart coming out to Julia. And our girls all set in position. Julie pops the ball, sends it to Caroline. Caroline looking for help. Gets the ordinary. So Sadie is going to draw the exclusion. Power play. Sadie sends it out to Mina. Mina to Sammy. Sammy to Caroline. Is going to walk it in, waste some time. Caroline to Mina. Back to Caroline, but passes off target. It's on the clock. Caroline picked up. Ordinary on this play from Sadie. Power play is now. Ball goes. Sophia's going to walk it in, sends it all the way out here to Sammy. Sammy recovers. Ball is loose. Mina. Sammy's doing a great job slowing. Mina waiting for the pressure. Sadie is not able to get up the pool. There we go. Sadie's going to hang out. Julia's going to send that all the way to the far side, give Sophia plenty of room to work. Abigail is trying to get in. Mina! Mina shot, nice. I think I missed that one on the camera. Goal from Mina. Sophia to Caroline on the assist, getting it in. Nobody was on Mina. She was out there all on her own. Kraken up to 1:23 remaining in the game. Sadie's going to pressure immediately. Oh, then she's going to back off. Just trigger it, but then slow down. Mina presses. Now it comes out. Caroline's going to press at the 4. And they're going to try and work against Sophia over there in that far corner. Always a bad idea. They get it inside. Nice reach from Abigail. Sophia is going to chase that. Sophia gets pulled under and no whistle. And now they're going to whistle. And Anave is going to be done. So when she gets punched in the face, it's all right, huh? Restart from Alamo. They've got power play with 40 seconds. They've got to be quick. Julia with the save, gets the ball out. Brilliant call from correction from Jeff on not to be on top, protect his keeper. Amazing save from Julia. 35 seconds in the game. 27 seconds on the shot clock on the restart. If the Kraken does this right, they can make it mathematically impossible for the Alamo to come back. But they've got to play this restart just right. There's the whistle from the referees as Jeff does his final timeout coaches conference for the end of the Kraken season, end of the tournament. And for 4 of our girls, this is their final game in a Wildcat Kraken uniform or team. Ball goes back to Julia. Julia's going to send it out to Mina. Mina's going to swim it. Mina gets whistle. She's going to hold it. There's going to be a whistle. They're going to whistle a turnover, but there's 8 seconds left. They're going to have to pop it, look for help on the inside. They're not going to get that. because he was too close. That's going to be the end of the game. Kraken are going to survive. Julia pops, buzzer goes, and that's it for the final 9-7 Kraken over the Alamo.